video, I'm going to show you how to make YouTube videos that actually make you money. So I've created this little presentation slide thing for you. Let me reduce myself a little bit so you can see everything well. Basically, we're going to talk about how to make YouTube videos that make an impact on the money, or, whatever you want. So first things first is I've actually created a program. So everything I teach on this channel, everything this channel is going to be about, there's actually a program for it that you can actually get like help from. Yeah, literally went in details to create everything I know personally, from experience, from research, observation, every single thing for you to start and grow and be successful on YouTube. Because there are so many ways to do YouTube. There are so many stupid mistakes you can make. I've personally been doing YouTube for about 5 years now, going to 6 years, and definitely within these last 5 years I've made shitload of mistakes. So basically every single thing, step by step, that you're going to need to succeed in trying to make money on YouTube, I've all linked it in that program. Everything is there, A to Z. Just click first link in the description. But anyways, let's move forward. So the very first thing I want you to pay attention to is Mr. Beast. So look at this channel now. This is like Mr. Beast, basically like the biggest YouTuber in the world, right? Top of it, funny. The thing is, everybody thinks to make money on YouTube or to make an impact or whatever, this is what you have to do. As you can see, Mr. Beast is killing it. 445 million subscribers, bro. That's like half a billion people, almost half a billion people. Crazy. So you can see this 50 million, 39 million, 81 million. This is not like, this is like a screenshot, so I can't really show you like the other, but his videos easily get 100 million views. So the idea everybody thinks in their head is that, okay, in order to make videos that will make you money or make the impact you want, basically all your videos have to look similar to this. That's what everybody used to think. But I'm here to present this video to actually argue against it. So if you look at these videos now of Mr. Beast, they're usually very like high effort, high editing, high stimulation. Look at this thumbnail, very attention grabbing. Look at this one, is like literally burning in this fireplace. So all these videos, basically what they are meant to do is to get a high attention, like is to basically reach the masses, reach a wide audience. That's why, as you can see, 100 kids versus world's strongest man. So basically this is meant to reach children and adults as well. And you can see like all these are basically just for the masses, for the world. And it's part of the reason why Mr. Beast has almost half a billion subscribers, which is just crazy, bro. Wow, I remember there was a time they were like, who can be the first YouTuber to reach 100 million? This is almost 500. What the fuck? But there's now the catch. It seems that obviously Mr. Beast is an outlier, so this rule doesn't really apply to him. But for a lot of people that do videos like this, they don't get that deep connection with their audience. And the crazy thing is, this type of videos, as you can see, this is like a video he made 10 years ago, just talking to his future self basically, and he now uploaded it. Basically this video looks very low effort, very boring and all that, and obviously still got 39 million views because it's Mr. Beast. But usually these are the types of videos that will draw him closer to the audience, that will draw the audience closer to him, rather, that they will actually make the audience feel a connection, make the audience feel like something, make them want to take action. It's all these type of videos, because this looks like just a random guy sitting in his room talking to you. But if you look at any of all these videos, it's not just a random guy talking to you, telling you about whatever. It's like an actual like video, actual high production. Is like entertainment basically, for you to like watch it and be happy and enjoy yourself and whatever. So when you watch all these type of things, you don't really like, you don't necessarily get closer to Mr. Beast. That's the funny thing. Like if I watch this type of video, for example, I don't really get closer. Like I've watched a few of his videos, I'm a big fan. I'm not trying to bash him. Like who am I to speak, bro? Like the numbers speak for themselves. But the point I'm trying to make is like this 51 minutes, like a lot of people that watch this will not really feel any closer connection. They will just like the dopamine spike and the engagement and the roller coaster of emotions and stuff they will feel from watching this video than this one. This one, people that watch this will be able to relate. Like another, however young he was when he made this, maybe let's assume he was like 13 or 15 or 16 years old or whatever, and 10 years later now he was talking to his future self. Another 16-year-old kid can watch this video and actually feel the connection, actually see himself in this, because he will be like, oh, I'm trying to build they become the next Mr. Beast or trying to build this thing. And he's basically living this similar type of situation, and you actually connect to this video more than this one. Now, like I said, it's not to say Mr. Beast is doing anything wrong. Like, bro has 500 million subscribers. Have you heard that anywhere? 500 million, not 500 million, 500 billion subscribers. That's crazy. But in general, these types of videos, they are more authentic. That's what they call it. Like, it feels more natural, it feels more real, because it feels as if you are there sitting, down with Mr. Beast and all that. Let me see if I can make me a little bit bigger. So basically that's it. Compared to these others that is just like super edited. Now, not to say they are bad as usual, like I said, but let's look at more examples. So I'm going to use my own self as an example. This is like my main channel, Cowboy Universe. And basically, I post stuff like, self-improvement, becoming a better person, blah blah blah. Yeah, compared to Mr. Beast, let's go back. He has 500 million, I barely have half a thousand, bro. But like, I basically make videos as well, so that's part of the reason why I'm able to teach all these things I teach, and I have a little bit of experience with this as well. So this is one of my most viral videos, or basically my most viral video, and you could argue, yes, it has little views, 30,000 views. Show me your video with 30,000 views. If you have 30,000 views, you just pull it up. So you can see I have 30,000 views on this video, 3,200, and even till today this video keeps getting maybe like few views every single day. So like the views continue to go up, and it's dope, because like this is my best performing video, right? I should be happy. But the thing is, when you look at, if we dive deeper into the stats of this video literally has little to no engagement. As you can see, it's got 8 comments, as you can see here. And if you look at all the 8, it's basically just me and my friend. Like, literally just me and my friends. Like, this guy is only like the only person that was like a real fan, like a real supporter from like the very beginning when I started the channel. I'm not sure, I don't think he watches my channel as much anymore. For me, I don't really, but like things have kind of changed anyway. But at the time, I was like a big fan. So basically just him that was a big fan, and my friend, basically, like, she's the only one that watched this video and like commented 3 times. Then I also commented like on our comments. That's why it's now added up to it. So basically this only actually got 2 comments, and yeah, basically from people I know, basically. So what will you like, is that not insane? 3,000 views, and literally only 2 people that I know in real life, not even random people that I actually know, comment, like, engage with this video, that I found this deeper than just another random video. And I want to keep, like, there are more examples to show you. Now look at this, another video. This one was a short actually, but there was how to make money online, blah blah blah. And this 169, 170 views basically. Obviously this one still got 7 comments, but nothing crazy. But what is impressive here is, if we look at the comments of this video, see people, this like actually felt like helpful to people. And basically what I said in the video, I can't even really remember. It was just like basically some basic how to make money online stuff, like making money online takes time, and it's like, if you need money fast, maybe go and get a job or sell your stuff. Just like, that was the type of advice I give. And you can see like people actually found this helpful. The one that impressed me the most was this guy. He said, "Thank you, this is actually very helpful. By the way, is there a way to communicate with you, like a Discord server or something?" So basically, like, this literally is the reason, in my opinion, why we make videos. This is the reason. This literally is the reason why we make videos, in my opinion. Not not the comment itself, is so that we can help people, so that people that like your stuff and want to work closer with you are literally willing to find like a Discord server or something that they can communicate with, like they can talk to you more. Because like basically your video, so let me draw a little graphic. This video now is like top of the funnel. People, like, they see this and they like it, they want to get closer to you. Let's assume this is you. So this is you. So they want to get closer to you basically, and they're willing to go down, like down this funnel. So eventually they're able to get to like you. Obviously they might not get to you, but this you could be in form of like a coaching program. So like a coaching program, or like say course or whatever, or community or whatever other offer is there. So basically that's what this is all about. Like, this, to me, this is beautiful. Like, to me, this is like one of my most proud comments in my life. I've gotten a lot of comment, nasty ones, amazing ones. Like, to me, this is one of the beautiful ones, because this person basically has indicated interest that he likes what I'm doing and he's willing to learn more. Like, he's willing to get closer to me to learn more from what I do. So basically, this is like the summary of what we want. This is basically the summary of what we want. We don't want this. We don't want this. Like, this video got like what, 30 times less views than this, and but yet this this one basically made more impact than that one. Yet got, 10 times less views, and there are many more. This is another one example. So this one is like my unfiltered channel. Like, yeah, I have too many channels, judge me. But this is basically like my unfiltered channel. So this was sometime, like I think 2023, even though it shows one, it should soon be 2 years ago. 2023 or 2025, I think 2023. So basically, I was trying to become, like, just the way I'm on the grind now. I was still on the grind, trying to, make money online, become an entrepreneur, whatever. And I just woke up this day and basically it felt like everything was going wrong. The business models I was trying were not working. Since I'm not just working out the way I wanted to be, people I'm trying to reach out to, they're not. So basically, like, I felt shitty that day. So, like, as you can see, I just turned on my phone. Today is a shitty day, like I titled the video, and just talked about, like, my experience on how I'm having a bad day, basically. And that's what is impressive. Also, 181 views. So you can't compare it to this one. You can't compare it. And the funny thing about all these videos is, like, there was minimal editing. Like, it's not like there was no editing at all. Don't get it wrong. You can edit if you want to, but it's like editing is not like a core pillar of the video. Like, if you look at Mr. B's videos, for example, other than this one that I posted to him, editing is like a very, very, very strong pillar. Basically, if there's no editing, it cannot, I doubt he cannot get this type of views. Like, as you can see, it's evident here. There's no editing. This video is just like a random video he made 10 years ago talking to his future self. And obviously, 40 million views is still super impressive. But you can't compare it to this one is 81, this 51. These ones are growing. Like, this one was just 1 day ago and it's 51. This one was 2 weeks ago, it's 1. And if you look at these other ones that we can't see right now, easily more than 100 million views. So editing is like a very strong component. But these videos, yeah, editing is not like the pillar. Editing is not it's not what they're watching it for. They're not watching it for the dopamine hits. They're not watching it for the cool edits you can do. They're watching it for the message you're passing across. They're watching it for the things you're saying. So, I just turned on the phone, talked about how I'm having a shit day. Like, today is a shitty day for me. I'm having a bad day, whatever. And look at this. Like, this is one of my most commented video, if not the most. One of these. I have another one like this, but I don't think I added it to this presentation. This is like, look at so many supports. People all reaching out, and these are all random people. I have no idea. Like, I'm just like a random kid. I was like 20 years old, 19, 20 years old at this time. I'm just talking about, I'm trying to make money online and it's not working out and I'm tired and it's shitty and whatever. And look at people all reaching out, showing, like, people that basically felt a deep connection. And that is like, this is the point I'm trying to emphasize on. Look at these 15 comments. Obviously, part of it is me that, replies to the comments and whatever. But compared to this one, compared to this one, that is literally 2 comments, 2 real comments. I'm just like my friends. Like, this is 10, and this is exactly what we want. We don't just want views, because all these views don't really mean much. Like, of course, you're just trying to get ad revenue, whatever, which isn't bad. But it's like, if you want more than just ad revenue, you need your audience to, like, basically, like, have a deep connection with you. You could argue it's kind of a bad thing because, they are building like a parasocial relationship. Parasocial relationship is like a one-sided relationship, basically, where one person thinks he's the other person's friend, but the other person, doesn't care or basically doesn't know the person exists. Well, that's just the game. That's the game for you. Like, Mr. Beast, if you're going to use that, this guy literally has 500 million views, and you think he knows, you think he's friends with all these people. But, like, that's just the game. But anyways, that's psychology, that's mental, whatever, all that is for another day. Or you can go and watch my Killer Bugates channel. Or is it this channel? Like, I like to talk about random concepts like it's more. I'm going to, like, get more consistent. I kind of abandoned everything for a while because I was trying to figure out like my next steps with YouTube and all that. But no, I think I'm getting back on my feet again. But anyways, point I'm trying to make from all this, look at like these are just, oh, so I can do this. So these are just like comments, right? And like support, so much support, and it's got like 10 times, 30 times less views than that video that basically technically did well. Because you could ask somebody, like, assuming they will see the two videos, everybody will say, you know, that video is better. And it's actually kind of is, because there was more effort put into the video in terms of the editing, you know, scripting, production, whatever. And it got more views, you know, technically. But this one, there was less, like, there was a more, how would I put it, more realness to this, more humanity to this. Like, people could relate to this more. And as you can see, it showed in the comments, so many people reaching out saying, wow, you know, you're going to make it through, you know, Jesus loves you, you know, hope you get better, like, we all have bad days, like, stuff like that. So basically, this is just the point I'm trying to hammer at. Like I said, this was like my most viewed videos, and basically all my most viewed videos all follow like the same trend. So this one is, it's like we just discussed, and it's basically like, you know, basically just my friends that commented on the video, and you know, just me replying to them. See, this one that is like a song is literally just two, and it's only one, actually it's just one comment, and still from my friend, and I replied to this comment. See, this one like a poem, also 1,000 subscribers, or basically zero. That means nobody commented on this video, but it got 1,000 views. Like, what? On paper, everybody that looks will always, we argue that that video is better than this, that video did better than this, but did it really do better than this? Like, yes, this one got 10 times less views, but this one has 10 times the impact. Like, look at people reaching out. This one, you know, obviously still like a poem talking about, oh, I'm tired or whatever, but like, nobody cared. Like, it didn't really connect on a deeper level. And can I even see like the likes as well? Say a place to see the likes. Okay, it's not showing here. But basically, I can argue that this video got more likes than this one. I can argue, because it's just 4. I can argue that that one is maybe 11 or more. So this is the, you know, point I was talking about just now, right? So 1,000 views, 1,300, which is impressive. Like, for a 200 subscriber channel, that was like very, very good. Like, that was like an outlier video. Like, you know, it did it supernaturally well, but no engagements. Literally, like, it didn't connect deeply with anybody. And look at this video again. So this one is I've forgotten what the title was about. It was like can't remember. It was something similar, like, you know, if you hate your life, watch this video, something like that. You know, I'm more like in the self-improvement, you know, become a better person niche and all that. So that's why most of my videos tend to push towards that direction. But if you look at this one didn't get, you know, anything crazy. This one didn't get 100. I think this one got like maybe 10 views or something slow like that. But if you look at the comments, you know, the comments of this one is kind of basic as well. But like, the point is, like, it's connected deeper. Is the person watching at the other side? It's not just like video. It's not just a video. Like, connected deeper. And yes, you know, 2 comments because I'm the one that commented on it. Like, this is another one again. Like, I put in so much effort. Like, look at this. This is too, like, I literally duplicated myself in this video. Like, this was like a short film thing, and as you can see, like, this is high effort. Like, I put a lot of high efforts into this. I put a lot of time, a lot of energy, and obviously, you know, 300 views, nothing bad. But if you look at the comments, it's just my friend again. Like, she was the one that was just like laughing, like, oh, you know, I'm doing silly things in the video or whatever. And that's like the point. This one that basically did not do that, 15 people, or, you know, let's say like 8 people or something like that reached out. So I hope you can see the point I'm trying to make. I hope you can see like the pattern. I hope you are recognizing the pattern here. I have to look at another example again. This was another one I did against this on this skill brigade. So basically, I just said, you know, help your younger self, and I just put the phone down, talk about who I want to help my younger self. And you can see, love the video, keep up the great work. I was tearing up for real, or NGO, I don't know what that means. But like this to me, this is like, this should be your priority. To me, this should be your priority. This should be your priority, not this. Alright, take notes. This should be your priority. So hard to write with mouse. I don't know how some people do it. Like, this should be your priority, not this. not this or even this. None of this. These two shouldn't be your priority. Nah, goddamn. This should be your priority. Yeah, this one. And the reason why is because this makes like your audience quality. Your audience are willing to do a lot more for you than just this, because it doesn't really matter if you have this, like if you have so many of this. Like I've seen what is it? I got where is it? Was it this one? 3,000 views, right? 3,000. You can see here, 3,000 views, and nothing. This was just 33 views. 33 views, and I literally made like 10 times more impact, I would argue, in this video. Like this guy that watched this video, you know, obviously this was like almost 2 years ago now at this point, and you know, I kind of was not consistent with it and all that, so I kind of messed it up. But like that's the reason why I'm teaching you all this, so that when you start to notice patterns like this, you don't mess it up. You don't want to mess it up, because like this person that watched this, like this person would love to be part of whatever you are doing. This person would love to be into your journey. This person would love to support you in any way they can. At the end, maybe I might even be able to show you, just because of, for the sake of time. I was also doing this series where, you know, like I was trying to make money back, and like basically I blew my school fees, and I was like, oh, you know, I need money back, and I was posting like the journey of me working out, like trying all these online businesses or trying to save money and whatever. And basically every time I posted that series, almost every, like the support on it was always crazy. And the funny thing is, like, the effort of the videos was not something like, it was not like this one. It was not like this one that I had to like duplicate myself and do a lot of crazy editing and music and, you know, storyline or whatever. It was basically just me putting my phone down like this. Can you see the phone? Okay, I just put the phone down, was talking about, you know, oh, you know, I need money, these things I'm trying to do, shit, everything shitty, whatever. And people loved it. The point is, like, people love to connect with people. People love to connect with people. Like, people like, it's not necessarily low effort videos, it's not necessarily bad videos. People just like videos that feel real. People just like videos that they feel a connection. People just like videos they watch and they actually feel something at the, like, after watching the other person at the screen. The problem with a lot of this type of videos is like, is so edited that it's not like you won't feel anything. It's like you don't really feel closer. It's more just like a dopamine snack. That's what I call it. So it's just like, watch this video, so you just feel a lot of dopamine, you know, eat it and oh, it feels good, like dopamine snack. Same thing with this one that I made. Obviously, like, there was like I still shared like an important message, which is like, you know, oh, keep going or whatever. But if you look at the way the whole video was made, it's basically like a dopamine snack. Like, you have to just eat it and enjoy, like just watch to the end, basically. But all these other videos, they do more than just that. All these videos, they do more than those. Like, they're not necessarily just like, oh, watch to the end. In fact, in a lot of ways, they are boring. Like, you can see this one, I'm just sat outside. You know, I think rain was like drizzling this time. So I'm just sat outside basically talking about, you know, oh, here's how to become a better person or whatever. Same thing with this one. Just sat here in my room just talking about, oh, you know, you should help your younger self because, you know, I've become better now, so I'm planning on helping my younger self. Should do the same thing. And like, it's created impact. People loved it. And this is what, like, should be our focus. The reason why this is good is because, first of all, you get a more loyal audience, and more than the loyalty, you get quality. And more importantly, those quality people turn to customers. They're willing to give you money because they trust you and believe in your advice and messaging, and know that whatever you're talking about is like going to help them more. So anyways, like I said earlier, you know, all this, everything I'm talking about, I'm creating a program that is going to encapsulate all of this. For now, to, you know, just make message more clear, I'll just create like a simple ebook, basically still going to go in details with everything I talk about on this channel. But just to know if people are actually interested in the idea, if I see a lot of people showing interest in the idea of the ebook, then definitely I'll create a full-fledged program going into insane details, every single thing. Like, how many YouTube videos you watch that people tell you about all this? Very few. So I go into details, you know, I'm actually in the space, monitoring things, you know, looking at trends, taking notes. So basically, like every single thing is going to be there. Every single thing that is going to be there. And so just shortcuts your way. Like, all these things I'm telling you, if I need 5 years ago, like, I'll probably be 10 times further ahead of where I am right now. But, you know, I didn't know. And now, here we are. So like they say, best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago or today. So now I'm planting a tree today. But basically, click the first link in the description. I'm going to, write, either drop like an ebook or a mini course or just some form of thing. It's like an MVP, basically, like a low viable product just for you to get quick access to. And if I see enough people show interest, in the products, I'll create a full-fledged one. So just click the first link in the description. And also, maybe you can comment on this video what you want me to do and all that. That's the point I'm trying to make from all everything. To get people to know, like, and trust you, which is like, in my opinion, the whole point of making YouTube videos. Your video shouldn't be a dopamine snack. Like I said, dopamine snack is just something like just, a video that basically you have to just watch it to the end. That's it. It doesn't really matter if you're engaged, it doesn't matter, just watch this video to the end, increase my views, my view counts, my click-through rates, my what do you call it, audience retention, just because it's like a dope, like it's sweet. When you watch it, there's a lot of effects and a lot of pop-ups and sound effects and editing and this and that. So basically it wants you to watch to the end. But the problem with that is like it doesn't really get people to know, like, and trust you. And this is like the most important thing in business, like when you're trying to make money. When you're trying to make money, this is the most important thing, because if nobody knows, likes, or trusts you, they're not going to be willing to spend money on you. They're not going to be willing to buy your program. They're not going to be willing to invest in your business or whatever solution you have come up with that is going to help them make progress and whatever thing they are doing. So basically, you want to make simpler videos. That's the summary of all this. The more dopamine editing, stimulating, the more dopamine editing and stimulating the video is, the lesser mature and sophisticated the audience. The problem with all these type of videos, like I said, no offense, Mr. Beast, basically, Mr. Beast is like maybe the worst example to use for this. But basically, the problem with all these type of videos is like it attracts young people. It attracts, maybe not necessarily young people, it just attracts unserious people. Like people that are not here to buy, like most people, they are not really there to buy, they are not there to like invest, they are not there to spend money, they just want to watch, eat the dopamine snack and go to bed. Or while they are eating their food, they just need something to watch. Like they're not willing to invest, they're not emotionally invested in you and your brand and your messaging. They just get to like for the entertainment. And not to say this is bad, like Mr. Beast is fucking, like I said, bro, half a billion views. That's this like I cannot get over this. Like this is crazy. But 99 for artists, maybe other than Mr. Beast, for 99% of channels, 99% of people, like the people that you're going to attract, they're not going to be willing to spend money on you. And the whole point, in my own opinion, of making all these videos is not just to get views or whatever. Like obviously, like if you want to just get views or get famous or whatever, and that's it. But if you're watching this video, if you're playing this game, the whole point of all this is to make money. And how to make money, you need people. Where is it? In order to make money, you need people to know, like, and trust you. This is very important, because imagine you go to you maybe want to repair your phone, for example. So your phone is bad, your phone is faulty, whatever. Want to repair it. Are you going to go somewhere? So you go somewhere that you don't know anybody, right? So maybe it's like a new area or just a shop around there. You see the guy, you don't know the guy, so there's already like a barrier. And the other thing the guy can do to piss you off is maybe you should just do something that you don't like. So maybe he makes fun of you, or he greets you disrespectfully, or you're trying to greet him and doesn't reciprocate, or he's just giving up this like stiff and angry and like jittery energy. All of a sudden you don't like this guy, and worstly, if he not does something sketchy. So maybe before this, like you have a person you usually go to, and anytime I want to repair it, they say it's like maybe $5 to repair it. You go to this guy and he tells you 25. All of a sudden you can't trust this guy, because this guy is like out to scam you or something like that. Because maybe if the thing is supposed to be too expensive, it should be maybe maximum 7, but this guy tells you 25. So like basically you are never going to want to spend money on this guy again, because basically he has destroyed all. You don't know him, you don't like him, and you don't trust him. This is what is most important. So basically, from making all these videos, we want people to know, like, and trust you. Making the video, being on camera, being on the internet, it's people knowing about you. Now, to get people to like and trust you, you don't want to make dopamine snacks. Like I already explained, dopamine snack is just the video is basically I just meant to watch the video to the end. Like that's just the whole point of the video, is for you to just watch it and for the video to just get as many views as possible. Problem with that is you're not going to get this no like and trust factor. But when we want this, like, like when we want more, like videos like this, we want deep connection. We want people to watch this and love it. We want people to like be so happy. Like, we want people to feel invested. We want people to be happy. We want people to see your brand, your messaging, your product, whatever, and feel inspired. Like that's the whole point of doing this. So a good example, the guy that really made like this whole format of like just simple videos. That's what I'll call it. I won't necessarily say low effort, because people don't like anything that is bad. People just don't like bad products. People just don't like bad things. And a video that is like a bad video, nobody likes a bad video. But people love simple videos. People love authentic videos. People love real videos. Like all these videos, people love them. All this. And as you can see, Sam Sulek is like the guy that really made this, like one of the people that really like made this whole genre of like simple videos really pop off. And basically, as you can see, it's just like a random guy, shopping for his like what do you call it? His bodybuilding stuff, like just shopping in the grocery shop for food that is going to make him more jacked. And this is him, another full day of eating and cutting or whatever. Grocery shop again, him in the gym. He has finished working out and he's like flexing his muscles or whatever he needs. Like basically just him living his day-to-day life. But the reason why people love this is that they can relate to it. Like they see themselves in this, they see themselves in him, and it's like they're actually spending day in the life with him, right? Like I said, it goes down to the parasocial relationship thing again. That's like your own opinion. If you think it's a bad thing or if you think it's a good thing, that's all on you. But basically it goes back to that whole thing. And this experience makes the viewer like crazy in love with the creator. This whole thing makes the viewer crazy in love with the creator, because it basically just feels like the viewer is there with you, shopping alongside you. It's just like when you follow your friend to like the grocery shop to go and get stuff for whatever, for your bodybuilding or whatever. Like that's how basically the viewer feels. So my own point is not necessarily, you want the viewer to feel like your friend, but you want the viewer to trust you and feel very connected to you. And the crazy part about all these videos is, look at this, 4 million, 3 million, like insane. Like people loved this. People really love this. And there are many more examples. Another example is this guy, Jack Pigott. So he's one that's been kind of popping up recently in like the self-improvement space and all that. Not necessarily recent, maybe like a year ago. Like he hasn't really made videos so much in like the last few months. But basically, look at this most viewed video. This is crazy. Look at this. 11 million views. 11 million views. And if we watch this video, that's the crazy part about all this. If we watch these videos, it's mostly just him sat on this bench in this place, just talking about how porn basically fucked him up. In summary, just talking about how porn fucked him up. Like, yes, it's not now compared to Sam Sulek, there's editing in this one, but nothing crazy. It's nothing like, you can't compare the editing to like this. Where is it? You can't compare the editing to any of this, like not even close. And same thing, I won't argue with this to some degree. The editing I put into this video and even this one, like when I made this video, where is it? This other one. The editing he puts, you can't compare it, because his editing is like minimal. It's like just basic, like background music. When he talks about maybe his high school, like an overlay of his high school place, basic stuff like that, and maybe just like caption of what he's saying, basic stuff like that. Like you can't compare it. And this is 11 million views. 11 million views for a no-fuck video is insane. Like basically nobody, like this is basically impossible. But the point I'm trying to make is like, most of these 11 million people that watch this video are going to feel a deep connection to him. It's part of the reason why it grew very fast, because people that watch this can relate to him. They see themselves in this. A lot of people, porn has fucked them up. A lot of people, they watch porn and they're addicted and all that. And basically, hearing another man share his story on how, he battled the same thing and, overcame it or whatever the end of the story was. Like, it's basically going to, like, it's like, it builds a deep connection that's, like it's priceless, basically. It's priceless. Like, all these people are going to be hot. So all these people are going to be like invested in whatever he's doing. So when he creates a program or when he creates like a book or whatever, they're going to be willing to take, buy it or engage in his brand. Now he also wants to be careful, because if you are, a lot of people that make videos like this will be like, oh, I have nothing to sell you. That's another thing you don't want to do, because if you say, oh, I have nothing to sell you, then how are you supposed to like make a product? thing I usually say is, if I want to buy this phone, I don't just walk to the shop and say, oh, give me the phone, because I mean, you are supposed to be a good person. You're not supposed to sell anything. Of course not. If I go to this shop and I want this phone, I'll pay money for it, right? And if I want, a more expensive phone, obviously it's not like a more expensive phone, I'll pay money for it as well. Like the more expensive things I want, the better quality of things I want, the more money I'm going to pay. So one thing I will argue that a lot of them do this, they'll say, oh, I have nothing to sell you. Like I just don't say, don't say that. You should see yourself as a business, you should see yourself as a brand. And like, imagine iPhone saying, oh, I have nothing to sell. Of course we have fucking phones to sell you, but the reason why we're proud of the phones we're selling is because we know they are really, really high quality phones. That's the key there. So your course, your ebook, whatever, should be really, really high quality. But anyways, point just being that these people, most of them are going to be more invested in buying whatever it's in. And also because this video is like problem oriented, like it talks about like porn addiction and all that, a lot of them are going to be, they are looking for solution. They want to be like him. They want to stop watching porn as well. So they're going to be like more invested in wanting to buy his course. URS, his course, or his coaching, or his book, or community, or whatever thing he chooses to sell, right? So like whatever he chooses to sell, these people are going to be invested because they like it, and this is just beautiful. Like, but this is the point I'm trying to make. This is the point. You want to do this. You don't want to do this necessarily. Like I said, no, we're not bashing on Mr. Beast. We can't even try that. So like 500 million views is crazy. But once more, like this one also just gets a lot of views as well. But so when you do get a lot of views, you get people that are going to be really, really invested in you and your story, really, really invested in you and your brand, right? See, it's just out there talking about this. Another example too. Basically all you see, they all kind of follow like a trend. I'm sure they all just copy this title because they saw where this works. So basically, but it's similar to him, just another guy that watched, talk about his story, how porn fucked him up basically. And he's just sitting in his car, nothing special, basic editing again. There's like just text indicating what he's talking about. There's like what do you call it, background music. Maybe he talks about his high school, or his bedroom, or whatever. They show like an overlay of him in his bed, like basic editing, nothing crazy. 1 million views. And this thing again, also people that watch this video, they're going to be really, really invested in him, right? Another good guy again is Shimon Davis. Another, like, basically this is how his videos are, very simple, like just him sitting on there talking about his story, or telling his truth, speaking his truth, talking about whatever. No fancy editing, no dopamine snack. You're not here for like the editing and effects and the dopamine. You're here for the message, you're here for the story, you're here for the source, you're here for the value. Like that's the point. Another guy again is Manish Raw, basically the same thing. I could argue like, yes, they're all just porn based, that's why they got all these insane. This one is almost 6 million views. Basically the same thing. And like, it's not just porn videos. Like, I'm in the self-improvement space, like I said before, so my videos are going to like shift towards this side. But it's not just like this type of videos. You can see this another girl again, she's also self-improvement. This one is like a much smaller creator, right? 800 subscribers. And basically, if you look at everything she can tell, it's just basic self-improvement stuff. And I can bet you that these people, they are going to be more engaged than somebody with similar, but they make like fucking pranks, or just dopamine snack type of videos. Because all these videos, she's just like sat there, or she's just walking around talking about how to work with your brain, or how to change your life, or self-improvement, blah blah blah, like basic stuff. Like, people that watch these videos, they're going to love her more, they're going to feel more connected, they're going to feel more like the connection is going to be deeper than the dopamine snack videos, because all those videos, they're just like, oh, you're just there to watch it and that's it. So basically, this is exactly what we do. I hope you're hopefully getting the gist by now. By the way, once again, the ebook or whatever program I choose to make, probably going to be an ebook. Just click the first link in the description to get access to it. Everything I'm talking about here, I'll go in more details, we'll talk about it. First link in the fucking description. So let's look at big names now. All this while I've been looking at small creators other than maybe Mr. Beast and this Jack Biggot's guy with like 2 million subscribers. Let's look at people in like a completely different niche, like bigger people, like money, people in like the money niche, right? Let's look at them. Let me increase myself a little bit. So we have what's this chick's name again? The Wizard Liz, right? Wizard Liz. And she has like 8 million subscribers. Ridiculous, right? Look at every single one of her videos, all just like basic. Like she's just sat there with her phone, literally just like this. Her phone is literally just like this. She just talks about whatever. Alright, she talks about women should love money, how to get over, how to break, how to get cheated on whatever thing she talks about basically. But the point is like the videos, and look at this, these are most popular videos, 13 million views. There's no dopamine snack in this video, right? And the good thing about all this is that you build like a very loyal audience when you can pull something like this off. Everybody that watches this, or at least majority of people that watch this, are going to be really invested in her and her story compared to like a dopamine snack type of video. And not to say the dopamine snack videos don't work. It's just that this, like on average, this just gets you more loyal people. This gets people to know, like, and trust you more. And you can see pretty much our entire channel is built like this, right? It's just basic, simple videos, nothing crazy, nothing complex. She's just sat down there talking her truth. Another example again is Jordan Welch. So basically one of the big guys in the make money online space. So he has this channel with almost 2 million subscribers, and he gets these 200k views, almost 40k, 150k. So basically gets good views. But he created this new channel, small channel that this barely has 10k subs, and he made 100k from one YouTube video. Like, are you seeing, like, are you getting the idea now? Like this, like obviously it's not to say this doesn't make him any money at all, but this is like where the profits is. This is like where the big bucks are, because these videos are more authentic, these videos are more niche down, these videos are more like there's less fluff inside it, and these videos are more value oriented than dopamine oriented. Like all these ones, where is it? All these ones are just more for like you to like just watch and enjoy, just watch the video, enjoy and all that. And as you can see, it's like to reach the masses, reach a lot of people. But for these videos are very, very niche down, and they are boring as well, simple, just like a screen recording, similar to what I'm doing, just talking about how he makes $16,000 a day and whatever. And he even said how he made 100k from one YouTube video. The YouTube video, he didn't say it's from this channel, it was actually from this small channel. So it's interesting that like this method is not just numbers, or it's not just views. We're not optimizing for views, we're optimizing for like loyalty, we're optimizing for like quality of the audience, whatever quality means to you, whether it's loyal people, whether it's high paying customers. But to me it's both, it's all of them, right? Another good example, Imangaji, or Imangaji, whatever his name is pronounced. Biggest channel, almost 6 million subscribers. See videos easily get 100k views and all that. Created a business, like small channel as well, that just strictly talks about business. And if you look at all these his videos, they are just simple videos. Like if you watch any of the videos on this his main channel, they are usually super, like the production that goes into these videos are insane. Like I'm getting so hyped up for this, because if you have watched any of his videos, like even just the thumbnail alone, look at this thumbnail alone, it's crazy. Like the production that goes into these videos are insane. But why is it that he still created this channel? Like look at this is just like him just sat like this, just looking at this phone screen, talking about whatever, billionaires hits, coaching, whatever, right? Like basically it's the same thing. And it's because this is where like this people don't want, like obviously this is like because it's a business channel, but the main reason is like the people that are watching this, they're not here for the dopamine snack, they're not here to just watch and feel entertained, they're not here to just watch and feel good. They are here for value, they are here for the source, they are here to like actually gain something. And that's why he created a separate channel, because if it was just about getting the most views and subscribers, he would just keep doing this. Or if you won't create another channel, the other channel will just be similar to this, just to maximize views and subscribers. But no, where the real money is in like the loyalty, where the real money is in like the quality. Now, not to say this doesn't work, like obviously this has made him like a millionaire, this has made him shitload of money, But this is super powerful, because with a tiny bit of audience, with a little like small people, can still create crazy impacts. As you can see in the video, simple, like just him talking about, basically him just with his phone talking about, who billionaires hits info or coaching or whatever, random thing I was talking about. Nothing crazy, nothing complex, no super editing, no super scripting, nothing, just basic. And this video probably will make him more money than maybe any of these videos on average, or maybe just as much money as any of these videos on average. That's because this is super targeted. Like, people that are watching this, they're not watching this for like his editing, they're not watching this for the transition effects or whatever. They're watching this for the value he's providing. And same thing with Andrew Tate. Like, when he got viral a few years ago, his strategy was, see him on TikTok. Like, on TikTok, his clippers, they will like just post a 60-second video of him talking about, whatever random thing, who women weak or whatever random thing he's talking about. So when you watch that type, like, you'll be super intrigued by that 60-second. But what will now get you to become a loyal follower of him is not that 60-second video. Is this 1 hour podcast? Is all this is 1 hour podcast that I did, right? The full videos, 1 hour, 3 hours, 5 hour podcast. Because there you can watch and spend time. It's supposed to be T, by the way. Watch and spend time with him, and the more time you watch, the more you spend with him, like, you start to feel more connected to him, you start to feel more loyal. And in all those videos, it basically just provides value. Like, if you watch a podcast, it's just them sitting down talking. That's another good thing. Podcast works so well as well, because it's basically just the person or two people just sitting down talking about, whatever. So in this one, it talks about like, make money, be masculine, women should cook or whatever random thing Andrew Tate talks about. So I hope you are seeing the trend. I hope you are seeing the point I'm trying to make from all this. And this, like that's what I was saying, this doesn't just work in like the self-improvement niche. In this one I've been talking about, self-improvement, quitting porn or whatever. This doesn't just work there. You can see this in all different ways, like all different niches, right? This is like make money. This is masculinity. This is not to make money. You can see this in streaming as well. Speed has a crazy loyal following, 41 million subscribers. Everybody knows I show Speed. Everybody trying to know this idiot. This guy has like one of the craziest, like most loyal fan bases in the world. He didn't necessarily do it from just his like 60-second short videos. Like, not to say those didn't help. Those definitely helped. 60 seconds. Those definitely help. But it seems that when people watch this his shorts or his TikTok, they're not going to come to this stream. This is where they'll not come to actually watch the whole thing, or go to his like Twitch or wherever he does it. They watch the whole thing and actually like connect with him, then bond with him. That's what makes them feel loyal. And obviously, if you look at all this again, or in his streams, there's no crazy, like there's nothing too crazy about it. Like, the production isn't insane. There's no like sound effects or transition every 2 seconds or whatever. It's just him sat there, streaming. But Speed obviously is like entertainment bit, so he still does like random entertaining stuff as well. But like, the point is like, all this, like, people feel a more genuine connection when it's just like you and the creator. Like, basically just, it's almost like when it's me and you, rather than me and effects on you. Like I said, not to say those don't work, those absolutely work, but this is just like a really good way of doing it as well. So one of the legends himself, Alex Hormozi, so basically like big ass, in the make money online world, like big legend. If you notice all these book launch, why is it like he always does a live stream for them? Why doesn't he just make some like 5 or 30 seconds or maybe 5 minutes super edited, highly produced video? Because this live stream, this length, this is where like the loyalty is built. This is where people actually like love him. People can actually sit down, they spend more time with him. Look at this 1 hour 58 minutes. Look at this one 6 hours. People like, this is where people can actually sit down and get invested in him and his brand. They actually connect. It's not from the short 5 minutes videos or 30 seconds or whatever. Not to say those they still help. Those have their own purpose as well. But this is where that where is this key? Oh my gosh. You get the idea. No like and trust. No like trust. This is where this is built. And if you watch any of this is live streams, again, nothing crazy, no fancy production or editing every 2 seconds. Watch it and they all get crazy views. Watch it, like it's just him talking about, you know, business stuff, whatever you see, like the launch is about. Basically, that's it. It's like slide, you know, like assisting him in what he's saying. But that's basically it. Like nothing fancy. You would, but like, because if this was the only way to it to work, you would think everybody should make videos like Mr. Beast. Once again, don't forget to click the first link in the description. Get access to like the ebook, every single thing that I talk about here plus more. It's going to be inside there and it's going to be all detailed, so you don't want to miss that. Click the first link description. So I'm sure you might not be wondering, okay, I've showed me all these channels, right? So basically all the channels you showed me basically is just like boring videos. So just, you know, some guy starts there and just talking. Bad, crappy videos. Just some guy starts there just talking. Some guy, low effort, literally holding his phone like this and just talking. So are you now saying that we should basically do the same thing? So we should just go and make crappy videos. We should just forget production, forget like high quality stuff, forget like things that are trying to keep people engaged. I want to come back for more and just make, you know, random videos like this talking about whatever. And like I said, no, I'm not saying you should go and make crappy videos. I'm saying you should make profitable videos. There are two different things. A crappy video is basically a bad video. A bad video is a bad video. Bad video is basically like poor audio, poor lighting, poor, you know, editing, poor presentation, poor speaking, poor person, poor everything. Like that's a bad video, right? And obviously you want your videos to be as good as possible. You want your videos to be the best. But when you're making, don't confuse a good video and a profitable video. Don't confuse a good video and a profitable video, right? Oh god, I need to get like a new mouse or something. Don't confuse a good video and a profitable video. A good video basically is just like it checks all the boxes in the YouTube algorithms, can get a lot of views, you know, the thumbnail is really catchy, whatever, you know, audience retention is long, whatever. That's a good video. A profitable video might not necessarily follow all these rules. It might not get a lot of views, the thumbnail might not be really catchy, you know, the editing might not be very simple, so the audience retention will not really last to the end. But it will make you fucking money. To make you a lot of money, and that is the most important thing here. Profits, money. You know, like I said, you can do YouTube however I want to, play the game however I want. But if you're watching this video, and for me, what this whole channel is about is how to make YouTube your videos profitable. Basically, how to make your videos profitable. That's what this whole channel is about. So we're not looking for good videos necessarily. We're looking for profitable videos, but don't get it from profitable videos are not bad videos. Obviously they might not be as good as the good videos, but they are definitely not bad videos. A bad video is a bad video. Bad video is like no connection, like there's no connection within, you know, the creator and the audience. There's no editing, there's no, like, it's just bad, like nobody's going to watch it. That's a bad video. A profitable video is like not as many people might watch it compared to the good one, but at least it will make you a lot of money, to make you good money. That's what a profitable video is. So basically that's what I'm like, that's just what this whole video is about. Make profitable videos, not bad videos, right? So good example I would use again is, you know, our leader, our mentor, Alex Hormozi. So at first when he started his channel, you know, when he started to really pop off, he was making like Mr. Beast style videos, right? Like a lot of editing, a lot of like stimulation, you know, dopamine snacks basically. But obviously still package it with like, you know, business, and they make money online or whatever. So still, like, his videos are still about business and making money and becoming a better person and all that. But basically it was all like just dopamine snacks, right? Like for you to just watch to the end and all that. And look at what he said in this video. He said a mutual friend came to visit the HQ, that was like his office or whatever. He said that he had been consuming only my content He said he had been consuming only my content for years, but recently watched less of it. Isn't that interesting? He said he had been like for years he had been watching just Alex Omozi, but recently he stopped watching. And if we go, if you watch this video and you dig deeper on why he said that, is reading the comments started to lead me astray. That's when I realized that reading the comments actually led me a little astray. Basically, what he meant is like some people loved the dopamine snack. Like that's the scary thing about all this. The dopamine snack is going to work. It will get you views, right? Like your YouTube stats will be very high. YouTube stats, views will be high, audience retention, just to save time, audience retention will be high, click-through rates, all these things will be very, very high. Because it's like a dopamine snack, right? Like everybody just everybody loves it basically. Like it's good, like it's sweet, it's interesting, like there's a lot of effects and whatever. But like you said, some people loved our different styles, but not the people I ultimately wanted to serve or help rather, or I'm best suited to serve. So basically it's like, yes, he was getting a lot of views, his views was going up like crazy, but the people that are watching it are not people that he wanted to watch it, right? Like that's the main point of everything. All these people will not be as loyal, all these people will not be as like capable like him. Basically, he wanted to serve like business owners and investors or business people, whatever. But basically, the people that were watching these videos were not really business owners. But the crazy thing is, it was still getting like, it was still growing like crazy, still getting a lot of views. So, what does it mean to make video, that's for business owners? So basically, these videos we're talking about, right? Like I've been talking about simple videos. That's what I call it, not dopamine snacks. How do you make these simple videos? What's like the blueprint? And I feel like Alex Omozi has basically just said it. He has said it the best way. The first one is from overproduction to effective production. So, for example, in this one, he's talking about making money stuff, but anytime he's talking about whatever, maybe he's talking about crypto. Number one, the background will be purple and yellow, and he talks about dropshipping, the background actually is blue and green. Like, yes, it's cool. Yes, it looks more appealing. Anybody that's watching it's like, it feeds your eyes the dopamine, right? Like you get that dopamine hit, get that dopamine snack. But basically, it doesn't, like, there's no value to that compared to when he's writing this itself. Just the background changing color. He puts out like he wrote LTGP. So like they basically write out the full meaning of all this. So basically, it creates more clarity than just changing the distance. So this is effective production. Like I said, the point is not that you are not going to edit. The point is not like you should just hold your phone like this and just keep it in a crappy angle with shitty lighting and bad audio or whatever. The point is like we're here to pass information across. We're here to like create value. So when you're editing, when you're adding like production, what can you do to basically enhance all these things you're already teaching? How can you like make these lessons known more? Right, this one, like the background changes every, it talks about number one, crypto, it's like this, number two, dropshipping, and change to blue. And that doesn't really help anybody, but him like spelling out this LTGP, lifetime gross profits. People that don't know what this means now have a clearer idea of what it means. The next one is from distracting to enhancing, right? It's like similar to this one, the like background changes, like that's kind of distracting for somebody that's actually trying to learn business and whatever he's teaching. It's kind of distracting because why does the background change every 30 seconds or something? But to enhancing is like, okay, everything he wrote here, he basically brings it out, like use effects to bring it out. Or basically everything he wrote here is like he uses this to explain it more, explain it better. So it enhances what he's teaching rather than distracts from it. Because like basically, like if the background change, it doesn't really help. Like it looks cool. It's basically people that get bored, you're watching and are getting bored. I change it. Oh, you're watching, you're getting like change. Like basically that's what it does. But it doesn't like enhance what is like. It doesn't really make the points clearer. The other one is from visual effects to visual data. So he's like standing here and there's like fire everywhere around him, saying, "Oh, I've lost 100 million." And there's fire burning, like, "Oh, 100 million have been lost." But that doesn't, like, that just looks good. Like I said, it's a dopamine snack again. You eat it, like you feel good, but it doesn't really help you. It's just a dopamine snack. And that's the crazy thing, is like you still get a lot of views, you still get a lot of subscribers, you still crush the YouTube stats. But you have to be very careful, because you're not getting the people, like you said, you're not getting the people you want to help, you're not getting people you want to serve, you're not getting people you want to connect with. So you have to be very careful, right? Like this one, from just random effects, maybe you say, oh, I lost money on 100 million, big fire effects and sound, whatever comes up. You can show a chart instead, like visual data. So a chart of maybe how much he was making before, then how much he lost or whatever. This one was like about level of education or something random, sure. But basically that's like the point of all this. So it's like, from just random effects that are just distracting you, to actually effects that are going to make what you're explaining more visible, like make what you're explaining more easy for people to understand. And basically that's it. But here's the summary of everything. This video is probably like an hour long or close. Here's the summary of everything I've been saying so far. All methods can work, everything can work. Like if we go back to Mr. Beast, where is it? It's a while back. If we go back to this, right, you can see that Mr. Beast is still crushing it, and this guy is far from being poor, right? Like this guy is not like this guy is not failing in any way. Like I said, this is this is just insane. Like this number is just insane. Like, it's crazy that it keeps going up every single day. Like this guy is not failing at all, but at the same time, this guy is not failing either. Or these guys, you cannot say they are failing either. They are doing really well, obviously you can't compare them. Mr. Beast is like the biggest person in that genre, so that's like why I use him as an example. But basically all these guys, you cannot say they are failing as well, they are succeeding. So it's like all methods work basically. It's not necessarily like, oh, the dopamine snack method doesn't work. That works as well. And it's not like, oh, the low effort simpler videos don't work, or that's all that works. Both work. Like I said, you can't say Mr. Beast is poor. The thing is, you want to pick your poison. Basically, that's what I'll call it. Like all methods work, every single thing works. Whether you choose to do like the over editing, hyper stimulating, every 2 seconds something is jumping around on the screen. That works as well. You want to do more simple, more professional, or maybe not necessarily professional, just more simple, more low efforts, more laid back videos, more intentional videos. That works as well. So it's to just pick the poison you want. Basically pick your suffering, because both are still going to be hard, and both require a different skill set. So for the Mr. Beast one, you have to really like master like editing and color theory, and how to pop up, like how to grab people's attention and keep their attention. While for the simpler videos, you might have to master speaking, how to speak well, how to like talk in a way that people don't get bored of listening to your voice, and so on and so forth. So basically to pick your poison. But I just feel like, and at least from research and from observation, for what I've seen from literally what Alex Formosi said, which is like one of the biggest people in the make money world, doing this is usually the better way if you are trying to make money, if you are trying to reach where is it, you're trying to reach the people you want to help. Like if the people you want to help are going to be rich by doing this, then this is the right thing. Why if the people you want to reach, depending on whatever you want, are doing like the Mr. Beast way, and that is the right thing. And for me personally, I actually like choose, like I prefer this one in terms of trying to make money, because this is just more profitable, and also it's easier, like lower effort, so you can actually do it more consistently. All I'll just say is just go all in on one of the direction you choose to go down. So if you want to go the Mr. Beast way, maximize views, subscribers, and the YouTube stats, absolutely. If you also want to go the other way, you don't necessarily maximize the views and stuff, but you maximize like profits. So like every one view you get is equal to like maybe $5 or something like that. Or whatever. Like on YouTube normally the default way is like for every 1K views you get is worth like maybe $5, for example. But if you want to go this other way, that every 1K views you're going to get is going to be worth $100 or $1,000. $1,000. You can go that way as well. It's just that this $1,000 that you're getting paid for every 1K views is not going to come from like the YouTube partner program. Like YouTube is not going to be the one paying you this. You're the one that will have to like manually hustle this out yourself. But both, like anyone works, is for you to just choose now the direction you want to go. But I would advise, if money is what you want and you don't necessarily want to like go viral or play the like views game just to get as much views as possible and all that, then this, like, to me, this is the best way to go. And that's what I'm doing as well. And the things that's also like, I'm a creative guy, so like I'm actually kind of doing both. Like I have this channel which is like Cowbell Money. I don't know, okay, it's kind of a new channel, so I don't have subscribers and a lot of them. So I have this channel and I still have my other channel. So this one is going to be like the more editing style video. Before I used to kind of do both, but I want this channel to be more like editing and all that, because I'm a creative guy. Like I like to sing, I like to draw, I like to write. I also like to teach as well, which is what I'm doing right now. I like to teach, I like to explain concepts, and so on and so forth. So basically, like I created all these channels for all the several things I want to do. So you see, this one is for like telling stories, this one is for music, this one is for short films, this one is for teaching money concepts, this one is for like fitness, this one is for like my process, it's for like motivation, it's for poems, it's for whatever. This like a faceless channel, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. So you can actually do something as well, like that as well. So I'll just advise though is like, usually doing one thing is just better. Like when you do one thing, your attention is less divided, so you can just focus on it. My own point, my own defense is just like, yes, I have many, but a lot of these channels I see them more as like passion projects. So like they're not really like my main business, if I would say. Obviously I'm still going to try and make money from them, but they're not really like the main business. The main business is like, I think, this faceless channel and this make money online channel. And that's what you call it, the main business. All these ones are just more like passion projects, and obviously they make money absolutely, if not go well. So basically just pick your poison. That's the try summary of it. And once again, click the first link in the description to get access to the ebook. Every single thing, like I said, everything is going to be there. From how to pick a niche, how to start a channel, how to record, whatever, everything you need to know to help you succeed. Click the first link in the description. That's it for now. See ya.